We have car noises in the background. Hi, I'm Lisa Shepard. I am the Senior Policy Advisor for Commissioner Tom Sakievich. We've had some people express some interest in seeing how Commissioner Sakievich is doing, and also I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of what happens in his day-to-day when he's working for the Commission. Currently, he is in the Board of Equalization meeting here in his home office in Spanish Fork, and we were earlier on a meeting for the Family Justice Court and got to hear reports from all of the different people involved in that. And it's a semi-annual meeting, and it was very interesting, and we're going to need some more money for the budget for the Children's Justice Center, just letting everybody know right now. Those are the types of things that we do in our office. Additionally, all the commissioners have separate calendars. Commissioner Sakievich has been an advocate to have a shared calendar so everybody knows where everybody is and which meeting's happening where. And we often don't share between what's going on in our portfolios. So some people have suggested that they had no idea what's going on, and I just thought I'd give you an update on what's happening. So we have the civil department with the attorney's office, and they expressed to us that they need a new civil attorney. They need one more attorney, and I can totally understand that. Our civil attorneys are so incredibly busy, so I'm just going to let you know we have that happening. We have the public defender, and the public defender, since we've got a county administrator now, the county administrator is the person who's supposed to be negotiating that contract. Previously, it's been the county attorney's employees who have done that. Our civil attorneys have been negotiating those contracts, and the commissioners, they approve it. So that's what's happened with those two items. And people don't know all of the meetings that I attend and that Commissioner Sakievich has been attending. We have different portfolios, we're different directions, and there needs to be a shared calendar would be a good thing that we know. And then we can have more reporting between each other. We generally have a lot of this information shared in our department head meetings that I've been attending, and our administrative meetings that I've been attending, and our agenda prep meetings that I've been attending, and any of the other meetings that we have. That's generally when we have those types of discussions, because the department heads will get on and they will talk about it. Utah County is flourishing. We have 11 elected officials, and those other 8 elected officials, they're all the executives of their departments. The jail is under the sheriff, and that is still running. We're still taking care of our streets with our sheriff department and doing everything else that the sheriff does. Our recorder is still processing deeds and all the other records that a recorder happens. The clerk, we just finished some elections for our primary for the Democrat Party. So we're still doing our elections, and we're still doing all of the clerking that happens. Our finance team is still processing all the POs, and we have everything going on with all of the finance. And contracts are still happening from our civil department. That's under the county attorney, which is in Commissioner Sakievich's portfolio. And so I just wanted to give just a little bit of update. There's probably more that I'll share a little later, but those are the things I'm thinking off the top of my head, and I wanted to be able to tell you that. I think he's still in this meeting, so I want to go in his house and let you see what's happening. So hold for just a moment, and we're sneaking in. I did tell his wife. Okay, so we have this is his wife. She's like, no, don't get me on camera. Okay, I'm going to be quiet because they're in a meeting, but we have Commissioner Sakievich's home office here. Oh, he just seconded a motion.
Thank you. Item 25, accept or deny 2024 late petition for property tax exemption application for Provo Bible Church.
Okay, just to give the board a heads up, this is a two-for the 25 and 26 is the same application. One, an organization, this is the March 1st filing deadline. We're able to institute within state statute allows them to apply late because of the situation we had with the church a couple of years ago. And essentially they just need to provide a statement of why they were able to file on time.
I don't really want to disturb him. He's totally into what's going on in the Board of Equalization meetings. And so we just got a chance to see him working in his home office. Like I said earlier, he was on with the Family Justice Court semi-annual report, and I was at my home office, and I was doing that as well, and so that was great. And so anyway, I will update you guys with some more things. I want to make sure if people have felt like they haven't had enough information, this is a great way to do it, because you have my words and you got to see Commissioner Sakievich. We didn't get a chance to talk with him because he's in the middle of a meeting and I have another meeting, and so we're going to go ahead and exit. So thanks everybody. If you have any questions, reach out to me and I'll be able to help you with that. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. So it was fun to get a chance to talk to Commissioner Sakievich for okay, I didn't do that. I didn't get to talk to him, but I've talked to him several times today already. And, you know, just right now, I just thought about this and I thought it'd be a great idea. He's already in the meeting, so we'll come back and we'll do it again. I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to have social media and to be able to bring this message to you. Let's try that again. Actually, I like the car noises in the background. I think it's kind of fun, but it's like I like to look at them, right? Apparently. But Commissioner Sakievich, if anyone doesn't know, if you haven't heard what's going on, Commissioner Sakievich has cancer, and he had a tumor removed off the top of his brain back on December 6th, which just so happened to coincide with the day of budget. And we were trying to approve the budget. They did. Gratefully, it was Brandon Gordon, Commissioner Gordon. Gratefully, he went ahead and postponed to make those final decisions to the next week. And Commissioner Sakievich was still in the hospital, understandably, and he was doing great. Wasn't in pain or anything. He didn't even have to take painkillers, just Tylenol. And so we're so grateful for that. That would be December 13th when that meeting happened. And he was on fire. I saw Lieutenant Colonel Sakievich that day, and Lieutenant Colonel Sakievich let everybody know, I have a very important meeting. Please don't disturb. We're going to get this work done. And we made a makeshift office there. And we had 2 laptops, an iPad, and paperwork. And, 10 minutes before that meeting started, we got an update on the budget. And so we had to pull up and do another one. So things happen on the fly at the Utah County Commission. And it's just so fun to have been there with Commissioner Sakievich. And, we're both mostly working out of our home offices right now until he's back in. And I'm working with him here at his office most of the time. And, we're just trying to take care of the business. And I can tell you that Commissioner Sakievich absolutely loves serving the people. That's why he's working during his treatments. And gratefully, he finished his radiation about a month ago now. And there were 3 weeks where it's just complete exhaustion. And he still would get up, he would come, he'd prepare for those meetings. But when it came time for those 3 meetings that he didn't attend, which were the last 2 weeks of February and March 6th that some people have mentioned, he physically couldn't do it. It was just total exhaustion. He put his energy into preparing for the meetings. So he didn't attend those meetings, and that's a disappointing thing. Before this, Commissioner Sakievich had a 92% in-person attendance for the commission meetings, and he had some Zoom meetings as well. So Commissioner Sakievich has attended now 119 commission meetings, and I don't have the numbers off the top of my head, but I can put those below and let you know how many meetings he's been to. There's been some suggestion that he's not doing the work of the county, and he's doing all the work that he can possibly do. And what a credit for a man who's going through literal you-know-what to be dedicated still to being a county commissioner. I was out of the country when Commissioner Sakievich had his medical emergency where they discovered that he had a tumor in his brain, on top of his brain. And it's been a difficult road ever since. Commissioner Sakievich, I'm his one employee, and he's like a brother to me. And it's been a very difficult time to maintain confidentiality, continue the work, do everything that we can possibly do. Make sure that he's over here checking out the finances on his laptop here at his house, in his home office, and, just taking care of all the things and trying to keep up with everybody. And we did put off a couple meetings where people wanted to come, try to get us, solicit him for something. And we've moved those to, different times coming up here soon. And so You know, the reality here is Commissioner Sakievich is a dedicated public servant, but he is not a politician. And we should be grateful for that, because he's all about people. He's all about communication with people. Having cancer can set you back a bit, but it doesn't set back his heart from his service. He served 30 years in the United States Marine Corps. It's Lieutenant Colonel Sakievich. And his time over in Iraq and the burning pits are like it would have caused what he has. So it's because he's always served that he's now going through this, and he wants to continue to serve. Thank you.